back to Upside Down Disney. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and today I am back with part 2 of my Walt Disney World haul from earlier this month. So I finally got all the things in from my trip that I had sent home from both Universal and Walt Disney World. So I'm going to be unboxing those boxes for you and showing you some of the things that I bought. This is a lot less than I thought it was, I'm not going to lie, which kind of makes me a little bit happy. I definitely spent a lot of money. I got some like big ticket items, but definitely did not spend quite as much as I thought I was going to spend. So that is a good thing there. So for those of you who might have missed part 1 of this haul, I will leave it linked down below and up above for you to catch up. So I was in Walt Disney World from September 3rd to September 8th, well, Universal and Walt Disney World, and bought some things and have some hauls. I also have some vlogs that are coming very soon, but I wanted to kind of film the haul and get that out first, so that you can kind of see some of the Halloween merch and the merchandise that is currently at the parks when you go there. I think that they've gotten some new things in since I've been. I said in my last video in part 1 of this haul that they kind of had a like not so good merch selection for a lot of things. They had some of the like really new collections, so like the Alice in Wonderland collection and like the Halloween collections and stuff. They had a lot of stuff from, but then other things they didn't really have a whole lot. So it was a little bit limited, but it seems like they have started to get more shipments in a little bit sooner. Whenever I see people posting for like pickups and stuff, I'm seeing a lot more things that I didn't notice on my trip. So I think that they've definitely gotten new things in since, but these are kind of some of the things that are currently there. And I'm going to start off with the stuff that I had shipped home from Universal. These were all items that I had shipped home from the Universal Tribute Store. The Tribute Store is basically just this shop in Universal that they kind of theme and decorate for all the different events that they host throughout the year. So they'll do one, I guess, for like the Christmas season. And for, I know they do like a Mardi Gras one when they do that big festival, and just basically for any of the big like celebrations that they do in Universal, they will set up this store with some of the merchandise from that event and then kind of theme it to that event as well. So the Tribute Store for Halloween was super, super cool. I have like extensive amounts of vlog footage from inside of the Tribute Store. So stay tuned for that. It was just the coolest thing ever. So like well themed, so spooky in there. All of the merch was awesome. And again, Universal was having a similar problem to Disney where a lot of stuff was just like sold out and not available, unfortunately, and we only had one day there, so it wasn't like I could go back and try to like catch a restock. But it was still a lot of fun, and I got to see there are portraits of the trackers, like Tim Tracker here on YouTube. There's portraits of him and Jen and their son Jackson, so it was so cute to go and like find those portraits in the store. So stay tuned and check out my blog. Check out my vlog footage for that for those portraits because they were super cute. So first up is this mug that I picked up, or not mug, but it's like a cup that I picked up for my dad, and it features Frankenstein on one side and the Bride of Frankenstein on the other side. And it does say Halloween Horror Nights Universal Studios on the bottom. There was a Bride of Frankenstein house, and my dad is so hard to shop for. But I thought that this would be a good thing to get him because he kind of likes all those like classic horror movies, like the Universal monsters and things. So, because he kind of like grew up with that stuff. So I felt like this was a good gift to get him. Okay, and then there's actually only one more thing in this box because everything else was stuff that my partner had purchased, but I had shipped home with one of my orders. So it is not in this haul. So the only other thing that was for me was this adorable little furry bones creature. So they had these little like figurines sitting out like advertised on the shelves, and looking at them, they looked so cute. I believe the mug was also like $20, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to list the price. So they had these sitting on like a little display shelf with like the boxes underneath that you could grab, and they just looked so adorable. They really reminded me of those like skell animals or skelly animals, however you say it, things that were really popular back in like the mid 2000s, like at like the peak of scene culture. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, comment down below and let me know if you remember these things. But they were like these like skeleton like animals that were like dressed up and looked like super like cute and like spooky, and they were just like the most scene ridiculous things in the world. So I was like obsessed with those, and this really gave me those vibes, so I had to pick one up. And the one that I decided to go with was Bashira, and it was $30. So you could get these at the Tribute store. I don't believe I actually ended up seeing these at any other store other than the Tribute store. So these might have been things that you could only pick up in there. Because there was some stuff that was like exclusive to the Tribute store, and then other things you could get like anywhere in the parks. So I don't remember seeing these guys anywhere else. Oh wow, this is hefty. Okay, when I saw that this was $30, I was like really debating if it would be worth it to buy him. But it's worth it. This is like a hefty like paperweight, like, you know, legit like would break if I dropped it kind of figurine. So here is Bashira, and it is like a little skeleton dressed up as like, what is Bashira supposed to be, like a big like wolf kind of creature thing is what this looks like to me. And then there's like a little puppy next to it, which is just so cute. So everything about this was just like my favorite brand of like spooky, because it's like cute but scary. So I absolutely had to pick this one up. Out of all of the ones, like this one really just like called to me. I loved like the little paws and like the little like raw kind of position, and like it even has little teepees on the costume, which I just thought were so cute. And then the little puppy next to it was just everything. So I of course had to pick this little guy up, and I am so excited to find a space for him either in my like permanent collection of stuff somewhere, or maybe in my office, or maybe this might just be part of my spooky season decor. But I absolutely love this, and I'm actually now so excited, and it like feel like it was so worth it to buy this one. Because this is a really nice like high quality figurine. So for $30 I would definitely buy another one now knowing what they are. All right, so surprisingly, that is all that I had from Universal. So next on to some things that I had sent home from our day in Magic Kingdom. So first up is an item that I picked up for me. I have no idea where I'm going to put it, but I really loved it. So I decided to go ahead and get it. And it is the Alice in Wonderland 70th Anniversary Mary Blair inspired pillow. So you have the little like rocking horsefly. You have all the flowers on it. And at the bottom you have Mary Blair's signature embroidered in there. So I thought that this was gorgeous. I am obsessed with this entire collection. Everything about it is just like perfect to me. So I had to pick something up from it, and I thought this pillow would be like the perfect thing, because I can kind of use it as maybe like a more springy kind of decor item. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to use this or where I'm going to put this. But it was $34.99. So it also kind of like, to me, made the most like economical sense, because there was like other things that were a little bit more expensive. There was like a $50 something like vase set, which I really liked, but I don't really like have like flowers that I put out super regularly. Like a lot of them, I don't use a lot of flowers in my decor. So I just felt like that would kind of be a waste. I would end up using it. And so I just thought that this was kind of perfect. So I decided to go ahead and pick this pillow up. And I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm obsessed with the Mary Blair inspired art. She did a lot of the work for Alice in Wonderland. And that's like easily one of my favorite like old school Disney movies. And Mary Blair is one of my favorite Disney artists. That's the reason why I love It's a Small World so much, is because it's all her art. And she created the characters and designed everything with the ride. So, and it's her like color schemes. So I just love everything about that. So I'm so glad that they're choosing to honor her for the 70th anniversary collection. So absolutely had to pick this up, and I am obsessed with it, and I need to find a space to put it in my house, but we'll figure something out. Up next are four more bags. I believe I showed another bag in my last video of the Disney Parks Wishables Villains series, so stay tuned for that unbagging. I am super excited to see which ones I got. And then I also have the little Headless Horseman, which was the open edition. Like, look at how freaking cute this is. I'll give a closer up look in my Wishables unbagging video, but like, he's absolutely adorable. I love him so much. It's such a random choice to go with the Headless Horseman. I feel like their little like Sleepy Hollow inspired one, I forget what it's called, Ichabod and whatever, is like so underrated and not like appreciated, and a lot of like kids these days probably don't even know it. So it was such like a weird choice to go with the Headless Horseman, but I guess they do make him part of like the Halloween like Boo to You parade and stuff, right? Doesn't he kind of like lead off the parade? So I guess that makes sense, or he closes it out or whatever. So I guess that kind of makes sense, but it just felt like such a random choice. But I guess since it is Disney Park space, it does make sense. I don't know. But he's just super cute. Like my partner even got one, and they don't really collect too many wishables, but they were like, I don't really care if I have any of the like characters in the bag, but this is the cutest thing ever. So absolutely love this one. We are going to continue on the Halloween train with the only spirit jersey that I purchased on my entire trip, which is kind of crazy to think about because typically I buy like so many spirit jerseys when I'm in Disney World. I think the last trip I came home with like 2. So the fact that I only bought 1 is pretty impressive for me, and it's really not going to be surprising when you see which one I ended up buying. So, of course, I had to buy the Oogie Boogie spirit jersey. So on the front, like, chest pocket, it says Frightfully Fun. The whole thing is black and has, like, a glittery Oogie Boogie, like, faces on it. And you have the dice and you have the bats. And then my favorite part is all across the back, Oogie Boogie. So I am absolutely obsessed with this. I got a size medium. I find that fits me pretty well for spirit jerseys since they are a little bit oversized naturally anyway. And I'm really stoked that they had this as like a, not just a Disneyland one, because last year they had an Oogie Boogie spirit jersey that I think was just at Disneyland because of like Oogie Boogie Bash and stuff. So I'm glad that they had one that was for both parks this year. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's all glittery. It's like perfect for me. So I'm super obsessed with this and so glad that I finally have my own Oogie Boogie spirit jersey. You know I'm going to be wearing that like all year round, not just during the Halloween season, but like as long as it's cold enough for a spirit jersey, I will be rocking that. Next up is a plushie purchase. I think my only, other than the Wishables, my only plushie purchase for myself on this entire trip. And that is the Chip and Dale little Halloween plushie. I do not typically collect Chip and Dale. You guys probably know this. I do think that they're really adorable, but I don't typically collect them because I just don't need to be collecting another set of characters, and I don't have like any like super big like attachment to Chip and Dale from what I remember. But I saw these little guys and I absolutely had to have them. So they're inside of a little pumpkin, and like the top of the pumpkin pops off and they like pop out, and they are just so cute and tiny in there. And I just thought that these guys were so perfect for spooky season, and I absolutely had to have them. I just couldn't say no. So they were like $30. But since it was like kind of 2 plushies in one, it makes sense, and you get the little pumpkin too. So, and then the pumpkin is also like very on theme for this year with the little purple stump coming out of the top. And it's just, they're so cute. Like, look at them. Look at how adorable. I can't wait to put them out somewhere for Halloween. I need to get decorating for Halloween. I am behind this year. It is September 28th when I'm filming this second part. I have just been a mess lately, but I need to get my life together and I need to put up my Halloween decorations. So expect a background change hopefully very soon. But of course, because it's like separate plushes, we get literally 4 sets of CVS receipt tags, because Chip and Dale each have one coming off their butt. There's one coming off the top of the pumpkin and then one coming off the bottom of the pumpkin. Why are this many tags necessary, Disney? Let me know. Either way, still super adorable. Another thing that I got but is not in this haul is the Mickey pumpkin pillow from this year. I picked it up for my mom because I figured it was a cute like spooky Halloween decoration, but not like scary. My mom doesn't really like Halloween too much. She likes more like fall kind of decor, unless it's something like super cutesy. So I figured that the Mickey pumpkin pillow would be like absolutely perfect because you can keep it out for Halloween. And then kind of keep it up through Thanksgiving as like a fall kind of thing, because it's not like super like it has to be Halloween. It kind of has more of a fall vibe with the checkered ears and stuff like that. So I also got her that. I'll try to insert a picture of it here so that you guys can see what it looks like. But yeah, that was super cute. And I think that one was probably also like $30 or something, probably about the same price as the Alice in Wonderland pillow, maybe a little cheaper because it's kind of smaller. But yeah, I just thought it was super cute. Maybe it was like 25. I want to say like 25. Next up are some things that I bought at the resort gift shop. So we stayed at Caribbean Beach this trip. We typically stay at Port Orleans Riverside, but that was not open yet when we were booking our trip. Or when we were rebooking our trip. So they wouldn't let us book there in case it did open, and I still don't think it's open yet. It might be opening just in time for the 50th. So like within the next couple of days, or like right around now it might be open, but yeah, it was not open yet when we were booking, and they couldn't tell if it would be available. And so the Caribbean Beach was really the only other moderate resort option. And so we decided to go with Caribbean Beach because it was right on the Skyliner and everything. And it ended up being perfect. We were really happy with it. We ended up getting one of the pirate rooms because we had a discount through my Disney Visa card, and we were able to get the room for a little bit cheaper. So we ended up paying like the same amount that we were originally gonna pay for the rooms to get like the slightly nicer room, which was good. So yeah, and the pirate rooms that we were in ended up being right by the Skyliner entrance, so that was super convenient. So yeah, we stayed there, and that was pretty far. Like our rooms are pretty far from the main lobby of the resort, so we didn't end up going there too much. But we did end up going one night to pick up some dinner after we got out of the parks because it was pretty late, and that was like the only thing open was the takeout at the quick service at the resort. So we went there. We also decided to check out the gift shop while we were there, and I found a couple of cute things. So first up is actually not for me, but for my cousin, and it is the Chewbacca little Bigfoot plush. I say little Bigfoot, but they're just Bigfoot. But yeah, so I thought he was super cute. A little weird, but super cute. And my cousin is obsessed with Chewbacca. He was like $30. So I'm gonna save this and give it to him for Christmas this year. I thought that it was just like the perfect little gift to get him from Disney. So yeah, I really hope that he enjoys it. I also got this set of cookie cutters that I saw released on one of the Instagram accounts that I follow posted these, and I saw them in the gift shop and I just had to pick them up. So they are like Disney Parks Icons cookie cutters. So there is one for Magic Kingdom, like Cinderella Castle, one for Disneyland's Castle, one for the Epcot Ball, one for the Mickey Fun Wheel, one for Tower of Terror, and one for the Tree of Life in Epcot. So it's all the different parks icons, and I just think it'd be really cute to make some like cute sugar cookies or something and decorate them. Maybe do like holiday ones and like decorate each icon for the holidays or something. I don't know. I might never even use them. Who knows? But I just thought they would be super cute to have, and these were $24.99. I also picked up a couple of pins from the resort. So this first one was this adorable little Pascal pin. I have a little bit of a Tangled collection, but I don't have too many Pascal pins. So when I saw him, I thought that he was perfect. He was like a super decently sized pin. And just his big little smile and just made me so happy. So I had to pick him up. And then I also like to get a pin for every resort that I have stayed at. So of course I had to pick up a Caribbean Beach pin. So I picked up this one that features Minnie Mouse laying in a hammock with a little fun drink in her hands. So I thought that this one was super cute. There was only 2 different options for resort pins when we were there. And this was easily my favorite option of the 2. So I decided to go with this one. And these pins were both the silver price point. Again, I don't remember what that one was. This next box is full of items from Disney Springs, so I thought I would show a couple of other things that I got at Disney Springs that I didn't show in the last haul. First up being this pin from Gideon's Bakehouse. So we went to Gideon's after our dinner at Morimoto Asia, and it was incredible. Some of like the best cookies ever, and they had really cute merch, so we ended up getting each a pin. So this is mine with the little G with the little gargoyle wings. So yeah, it was super cute. If you go to Disney Springs, I highly recommend going to Gideon's Bakehouse. They have some amazing treats. I also had like a little menu card somewhere, but I totally don't know what happened to it. It was literally just here a minute ago. But it had some cute artwork on it from Gideon's, and it on the back had the full menu of like all the cookies and cake slices and stuff that they had available. So yeah, it was just super cute. I vlogged like the inside of it extensively because I was just so mesmerized by it. It was so cool and spooky and just perfectly my aesthetic. So stay tuned for the vlogs for some videos of what the inside of Gideon's looks like. Up next, since I can't remember if I showed him in the last vlog or not, is this adorable little Zero shoulder plush that my partner surprised me with. And he is super cute. He lights up when you press the little button, so he lights up on his nose and then a little bit on his tummy there. And then he's one of those shoulder plushes, so he has a little magnet and you can stick that in your shirt. And then you stick the other end on top of the magnet, and then he just kind of sits on your shoulder and hangs out there. He actually stayed pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. I did have like a tank top on most of the days that I was wearing him on my shoulder, so he fell off like a little bit just because he didn't have a whole lot to like grip onto in terms of my clothing. But in terms of the magnet sticking itself, it did a really good job. Like you can see it right now, it's like chilling, not really going anywhere. So yeah, I mean, I obviously wouldn't wear it onto any big like roller coasters or anything, but he was super cute and like stuck on my shoulder pretty well. So he'd be cute if you're going as like Jack or Sally for Boo Bash or something. I think that would be super cute to include him as part of your costume. Okay, and then also while we were in Disney Springs, we did some shopping at World of Disney, of course, because how could you not shop at World of Disney? So I picked up a couple of things in there. Our friends Brian and Kelly were so nice to send us a $150 gift card for us to spend while we were at Disney World. They like emailed it to us while we were on our trip. So I kind of like searched far and wide for something to pick up. So that will be the last item that I show you because it is just like everything. So first up are two of the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary calendars. So my mom wanted one and then I wanted one, so I picked up two of them, and they had them out while we were there. Otherwise we were going to order it online. They were $14.99 each. And they're just super cute. They feature a whole bunch of really cool designs for the 50th. I'm not going to open them and like show all of them, but if you want to see what like each design is, Jessie over at Miss Cherry's channel posted her Walt Disney World haul from recently and showed one of these calendars, and she kind of opened it up and showed what each individual month looks like super close up. So you can definitely check that video out to see that. But I'm super excited about this calendar, and it does start with like September 2021 or October 2021. So I could start using this like right now if I wanted to, which is awesome. And I might, even though I do have a little Corgi Puppies calendar in my room too. So maybe I'll put this one in this room somewhere. And it can be my like Disney room calendar. I found the Gideon's card. Here it is. So it has, what is her name? Bonnie Bray, the lovely lemon girl, summer 1903. And it has the Gideon's Bakehouse logo. And then look how cute and spooky she is. And then on the back here is the menu. So I definitely kind of want to frame this card, like obviously this side, not the menu side, and hang it up as artwork in here somewhere because I just think it's really cute. And I might actually have a frame that's like the perfect size for this laying around. So definitely gonna try to do that. Okay, and then I just have two more items. See, I told you, this is like not very much stuff at all. Like I thought it would be way more than it actually was, but some of it was like big ticket items. So that's why it's a lot, but not a lot. So first up is this Walt Disney World hoodie. So it is this like little retro like rainbow design, and I really love this design but really wanted the Spirit jersey version of it, but they did not have the Spirit jerseys anywhere. So I decided to just pick up the hoodie because my partner really liked it too, and my partner has the shirt that matches. So I picked up the hoodie. It's like bright yellow, which I don't usually wear yellow, but for this design, I will wear yellow. And this hoodie was $54.99. And I ended up getting a large so that me and my partner could share. But it's super cute. It feels super cozy, and I cannot wait until the weather gets a little bit cooler here in Jersey and I can wear this all the time. All right, and last but not least, the thing that I decided to buy for myself with the money that our friend sent us for the trip. We each decided, so me and my partner were trying to decide if we wanted to buy like a big thing for both of us, or if we wanted to each buy ourselves something and like split it down the middle. And we decided to just split it down the middle because we weren't sure what we would buy as like a thing together. We don't live with each other yet, and we just didn't really know what each of us would both really like that would be $150. So we decided to just go with buying each of us something. So we each got like a pretty decent sized item, or we got like, I think my partner got like a hoodie and then a couple of pins or something that they had been wanting. So it kind of all worked out where we got things that we really wanted but weren't going to buy for ourselves just because we had already spent enough money on the trip. So the thing that I got was this year's Loungefly backpack for Halloween. So I have a kind of Halloween backpack that is a Mickey one with him being chased by a ghost that's from like one of the shorts. And I think it's from Box Lunch. But I don't have any of the Disney Parks Halloween ones. And I really liked the design for this year. And just the art style and everything. So I decided to pick this one up. So it has the little orange bow on the front and some mini ears with the little checkered pattern. And then you have just all of the cutesy little designs from this year. So you have some ghosts and Mickey pumpkins and bats and candy corn, a little like looks like a little Mickey treat bin. And then I picked this one because I really liked the placement of all of the characters on the front. You had like the spooky skull and the Mickey pumpkins and the ghosts and some candy. You had a little Mickey like candy apple. And then you had Mickey there, but he's a little bit cut off. You also have Minnie down there, but she's a little cut off. But like of all the ones there, this looked like the best kind of placement in my opinion. And then you have Minnie on the side pocket here. And then you have some Mickeys and Minnie on the side pocket here. And this does actually have real side pockets this time. And then of course you have the classic front zipper pocket with the Loungefly bags. Oh, and the straps are also like checkered pattern, like a plaid kind of pattern. And so is the top handle, which is super cute. And then this bag was $75, which usually I feel like bags with the ears are like $90 or $95. So I thought this was a pretty good deal for this bag. Oh, and then the back of the ears also has the like print that's on the bag rather than having the plaid print. Okay, so then looking at the inside lining, you just have the same Minnie and Mickey pumpkins all over the inside. And then it does have like an inside pocket, but it's not a zipper pocket, but it's just like a big open pocket on the inside, which is super helpful. So I absolutely love this bag, and it'll be perfect to carry around for the Halloween season. I might even take it with me when I go to New York Comic Con in a couple weeks, in about a week actually. So yeah, I am super excited about this bag and super grateful that I was able to pick it up. I wasn't going to buy any Loungefly bags on this trip just because they're so expensive. And my Spirit jersey was like my one super big purchase for myself. But so I was super grateful to receive that gift card and be able to purchase this bag for myself. So thank you so much, Kelly and Brian, if you watch this video. I know you follow my Disney Insta. I don't know if you watch my videos regularly, but if you do, thank you. I'm obsessed with this and so appreciative. And you guys are the best friends ever. And we did get you guys a couple of things that we have, to give you next time we see you, as a little thank you. Yeah, so that is my entire Disney World haul from this trip. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite thing was that I showed from either haul. What have you seen recently in the parks that you like? Have you been on a Disney World trip recently and have some really cool things that you picked up? Definitely let me know. I love to hear all the things that people find, because I feel like sometimes I just get like so overwhelmed with all the options in the store that I might like miss out on things. So if you have something that's like super cool that you feel like you don't really see people share a lot, definitely let me know, so I can keep an eye out on it for my next trip, which who knows when that would be, but hopefully pretty soon. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you can come get stuck in the Upside Down with me again soon. Stay tuned for all of the Walt Disney World vlogs that are going to be coming so soon. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having a magical day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.